Hey, Sky, Marley. There they are. Well, we decided to go back on a little walk back here just because I couldn't. Wife and I have been sick today. Yes. Well, the wife's was a lot more sick than I was. I just had a little bit of stomach bug, but it didn't really, it made me a little tired, but that's about it. But she had it pretty bad. So, like, I slept real good last night. I just made some chicken soup, and that was what was for dinner. I might go have another bowl when I get back home. But it's good. I had some fresh basil out of the garden, and I browned the chicken in a frying pan. I actually got a whole chicken and cut it up. It always helps if you brown it. And then I cooked it in the water for a while until it started coming apart. And actually made my own broth. I bought some chicken broth, and I added some veggies, some cabbage and carrots and celery and onions, like a gob of fresh basil. That was delicious. Still have some, it's still delicious. And you know, it looks like some of these leaves on these trees, because it's fall down here already. So, I'll see what I have to share with y'all. I got this one video about the space shuttle crash. I'll share that with y'all.
If you're seeing this, you're gonna want to stick around till the end. So I don't know about you, I wasn't born before this time, but back in 1986, apparently they were telling everyone that there was a spaceship that was going up called the Challenger. It launched, and 73 seconds into the launch, this happened. Killing all 7 astronauts aboard. Here's just the basic Wikipedia page they'll give you if you search for it so you can read this. Pause. But the more I looked into this spaceship and this explosion, the more questions I had. For example, every single astronaut on the space shuttle apparently had an identical twin. Like, what are the chances of that? You've got Ellison and Claude. Sharon went ahead and only changed her middle name. And Michael, he didn't even care, didn't even try. Francis just went ahead and deleted his first name. Ronald shaved his head and turned into Carl. And Judith went ahead, didn't even change her name, didn't care, went ahead and just started teaching law school. That is like, blows my mind. I don't know about you. You want to know what else blows my mind though? This picture right here. Yeah, you're not dreaming. They're trying to tell you that satellite coverage cuts off at borders. You want to know what else is like really odd? NASA, public information, got this off their website, has a pool filled with water and has a replica of the ISS in it. And if you didn't know, the father of NASA, Wernher von Braun himself, left us a little hint on his gravestone. Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Why would a guy that made a bunch of rockets and went to space talk about the firmament on his headstone?
Here's one with the debacle up at Martha's Vineyard. Kind of a two-faced kind of thing. Now these guys are from Venezuela, from what I hear. So they don't really like communism, and so they'll vote against Democrats. All right, check this out. 10, okay.
Please. Presidente, vicepresidente.
¿Cómo sientes?
Chao, corazón.
¿Bien?
Que te vaya bien.
Gracias.
The difficult challenges are we have, at some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
Excuse me, ma'am. No porn at the bar.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
So here's something about the Taki corn chips and to be kind of on the lookout for. So this is pretty interesting. I'll share this for you. It's actually kind of old, but I didn't really plan on going for a walk today. But all right, here you go.
Okay, hazardous. Some for him and his friends at the store today. So I do. Get curious when I get home about the ingredients in these things because I don't typically buy this kind of stuff. I'm going to read you the first 5 additives in Takis. These are the ones that are labeled hazardous. Okay, hazardous. Tartazine. It is a food coloring. Causes hyperactivity, neurotoxicity, can cause learning and memory problems, and cancer. Second is sunset yellow. Hyperactivity. It alters the function of certain immune cells, affecting the immune system. TBHQ is a mutagenic, you guys, a freaking mutagenic.
So I started attending my Bible study regularly. There's really nothing in the spiritual realm that we can do. I mean, when you have oh heck, I can't think of his name. The fish guy. Went to Nineveh. Ooh, man, I can't think of his name. But so God, what was his name? Got swallowed up by the fish, and he actually had to travel 2 weeks to get to Nineveh after he was digested in the belly of this fish. And then which goes to show you, man. So, if this really happened to today's people, they would not be able to walk. So that guy was like a superhero, man. He was. They say that it actually turned his skin brown, being digested in a stomach of a fish. But man, I can't think of his freaking name. I'm sure someone will think of it and tell me. But so he put off the destruction of Nineveh by going and witness to him. And I guess they got a little bit of reprieve from their sin, because they were really into that stuff. And so they went back to their ways. And then we're studying Hebrews too, and what you're finding out about Hebrews when Paul gets there, they had already heard the good news, but they were backsliding into the Jewish religion and were worshiping, putting angels above Jesus. So they were actually backsliding Christians, and that's the book about backsliders. All right. So we know that we can get a reprieve, but in the end, if God says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So in His mercy, we get a reprieve, right? Or the sinners do. But anyhow, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.